Are you an entrepreneur stuck chasing tiny gains, hoping for growth that never truly arrives? What if I told you there's a way to skip years of struggle and catapult your venture into exponential success? The old way of working harder for incremental progress is becoming a dead end. In 2026, the game has changed. Success isn't found in incremental steps, but in a radical quantum leap. A shift in perspective that redefines what's possible for your business and your life. In this video, we're unlocking the mindset that will redefine your entrepreneurial journey in 2026 and beyond. Are you ready to leap? Join the Quantum Leap series. Ditch the struggle, build the empire. Let's get started. Why does 2026 demand a new approach? Because the old rules of incremental progress are dead. The landscape has fundamentally transformed, and the catalyst at the center of it all is artificial intelligence. AI is no longer just a tool or a plugin. In 2026, it is the infrastructure upon which all business is built. It handles the complex, the repetitive, and the predictable. It has effectively automated the incremental. This means that 10% gains are now a commodity. If your strategy is just better efficiency, AI has already beaten you. Algorithms can optimize existing models faster than any human team. The incremental path is a race to the bottom. So, where is the human edge? It's in the radical. It's in the ability to make quantum leaps that an algorithm can't see. It's about driving innovation through radical creativity, the kind that redefines industries instead of just serving them. But we aren't ignoring AI. We are leveraging it for advanced foresight, using it to process the noise into clear patterns. AI allows us to see the trajectory of the future years before it manifests. It gives us the data to support our radical shifts. With this foresight, you position your venture where the world is going, not where it is. That is the leverage of 2026. A small AI-supported insight can lead to a massive, transformative output. This is systemic leverage in action. This leverage is essential because of shift number 2. Extreme economic volatility. Markets now shift overnight. Linear business plans are too brittle for this environment. They break when the market takes a sudden turn. A quantum leap mindset prioritizes agility over stability. It turns uncertainty into your greatest competitive advantage. While others are bracing for impact, you are already pivoting into the next category. You are riding the wave, not fighting it. And then there is shift number 3, radical consumer expectations. People no longer want incremental value. They want different. They want experiences that are personalized, instant, and radically transparent. They want the future today. Meeting these needs requires more than scaling. It requires redefining your entire value proposition from the ground up. You have to leap into a category where you are the only option, where you aren't just the best, but the only one solving the problem. This is why linear growth is a fallacy. It's a slow walk toward a cliff. By the time you reach your goal, the world has moved on. Clinging to outdated business models is the greatest threat to your venture. The cost of delay is total irrelevance. In 2026, we scale with AI agents, autonomous systems that multiply your effort without multiplying your headcount. One person can now drive the impact of 100. This is the ultimate engine of the quantum leap. Massive impact with zero friction. If you aren't building these frameworks today, you are already stagnating. The 2026 landscape is a binary world. You either leap or you disappear. Don't let your empire become a ghost story. The urgency to adopt this new mental framework is now. This year, this month, we have decoded the environment. AI infrastructure, volatile markets, and exponential logic are the new reality. Are you ready to dominate it? This introductory video is your wake-up call. The quantum leap mindset is your weapon. We are here to help you wield it. In our next video, we dive deep into exponential logic, the core framework for 10x decision-making. You can't afford to miss this. We're going to show you how to think beyond the linear and start seeing the exponential paths that lead to massive victory. Subscribe now to join the Quantum Leap series. Hit the bell so you're the first to know when episode 1 drops. The future belongs to the bold. Share this with one entrepreneur who is stuck in the 9-to-5 grind. Let's start the revolution together. See you in 2026. Welcome to episode 2. Today we're making the shift from incremental thinking to exponential logic. It starts inside your mind. Embracing radical change requires more than strategy. It requires a fundamental psychological shift. The first barrier is the fear of the unknown. Our brains are wired for stability, but exponential growth lives in the radical change. To eradicate this fear, you must stop seeing the unknown as a threat and start seeing it as a playground of possibilities. Practical strategy number 1, micro disruptions. Challenge yourself to make small, radical changes every day to build your change muscle. The more you practice navigating the unknown, the less power fear has over your decisions. Comfort is the enemy of the leap. Next, we cultivate anticipatory vision. This is the technique of scanning the horizon to identify trends before they become obvious. Most entrepreneurs look at what's happening today. The exponential entrepreneur looks at the trajectory of 3 years from now. Leverage advanced foresight tools. Use data modeling and trend analysis to predict market shifts. Position yourself where the demand will be. Anticipatory vision allows you to act with certainty while your competitors are still reacting to the past. It is the foresight of the leap. Finally, we have the power of unlearning. This is the most difficult but most transformative part of the shift. You must actively shed outdated beliefs and practices. The strategies that built your current success are often the same ones that hinder your next innovation. Unlearning isn't about forgetting. It's about clearing the mental space for exponential logic. It's making room for the new category. When you let go of the way we've always done it, you unlock the potential for the way it's never been done before. That is innovation. Innovation thrives where tradition ends. By unlearning the linear, you open the door to the exponential potential of the current climate. Your potential is no longer capped by conventional wisdom. You are free to make the leap, to drive the disruption, eradicate fear, cultivate vision, practice unlearning. These are the 3 mental engines of the quantum leap. Wield them with discipline. You have the mindset. Now you need the frameworks. The journey from incremental to exponential has officially begun. In episode 3, we dive into exponential models, the specific systems that allow one person to achieve the impact of 1,000. Don't miss it. We're going to show you how to build the infrastructure for your 2026 empire. Get ready to scale. Subscribe now to master the quantum leap mindset. Welcome to episode 4. You have the mindset and the levers. Now you need the framework. Today, we build your personal quantum leap engine. This is the infrastructure of innovation, the repeatable process that ensures your venture doesn't just grow, but leap. Framework Part 1. The iterative disruption cycle. Disruption shouldn't be a one-time event. It is a cycle. A practical, repeatable process for continuously identifying and testing radical changes. You identify the category shift, you build the minimum viable experiment, and you implement the change immediately. Iterate at the speed of the market. This cycle ensures that your business stays at the cutting edge. You are always moving, always disrupting your own success to find the next leap. Don't get comfortable. The goal is to be your own greatest competitor, to disrupt before anyone else can. That is the power of the cycle. Next, you need to assemble your quantum council. This is your inner circle of key advisors and talent who challenge conventional thinking. You aren't looking for yes men. You're looking for those who see the patterns you miss, those who can accelerate your exponential initiatives through radical honesty. Onboard talent that is comfortable with ambiguity. People who are motivated by impact, not just ROI. Your council is your most valuable asset. The right team acts as a force multiplier. They don't just help you work, they help you think bigger. They push the boundaries of what's possible. Finally, we must redefine how we measure success. We focus on impact multipliers, not just ROI. Scale of transformation is the new metric. Financial returns are a byproduct of radical innovation. If you only look at the short-term bottom line, you will miss the exponential horizon. Focus on the impact. What is the scale of the problem you are solving? How many lives are you transforming? These are the questions that drive 100x growth in 2026. Exponential growth is about building something that changes the game for everyone. When your impact is global, your revenue follows. That is the logic of the leap. Iterative disruption, your quantum council, and impact measurement. Together, they form the framework for your 2026 entrepreneurial journey. Are you ready to build? The framework is the foundation. It gives you the certainty to act when others are waiting, to leap when others are walking. You are building an empire. Commit to the cycle. Trust your counsel. Focus on impact. This is how you win in 2026. The tools are in your hands. Wield them with discipline. The framework is complete. Now you need to see the final destination, the ultimate vision of your entrepreneurial future. We're almost there. In our final episode 5, we wrap everything together into your quantum action plan, the blueprint for your 2026 breakthrough. Don't miss the finale. We're going to give you the exact steps to launch your empire. Get ready for the final leap. The future starts now. Subscribe now to master the quantum leap mindset. Like this video if you're ready to build your framework for growth. I'll see you in the next one. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss our series finale. Share this with an entrepreneur who is ready to build their framework. See you soon. Welcome to the series finale. We've covered the landscape, the mindset, the levers, and the framework. Now it's time for your action plan. Your quantum leap doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. Part 1. Identifying your personal innovation edge. Your innovation edge is the intersection of your unique strengths and the disruptive value you can provide. It's the one thing you can do better than anyone. Don't try to compete on efficiency, compete on uniqueness. What is the radical shift that only you can implement in your niche? That is your edge. Part 2, the first domino strategy. You don't need to change everything at once. You just need to trigger the first radical shift. Choose one high-impact, radical change to implement immediately. This creates the momentum needed for subsequent quantum leaps. Choose wisely. Part 3, committing to continuous reinvention. The quantum leap is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing commitment to exponential thinking. In 2026, the moment you stop reinventing is the moment you start stagnating. Your ability to adapt is your true empire. Stay in the leap. Let's recap. From decoding the landscape to shifting your mindset and pulling the strategic levers, you now have the tools to dominate 2026. You have moves beyond incremental gains and embrace the radical transformation of the quantum leap. Your mind is rewired for exponential logic. You have unlearned the linear past and opened the door to infinite potential. You are ready to act with foresight and certainty. Your empire is no longer a dream. We've pulled the tactical levers of hyper-personalization, DAOs, and service models. The strategic foundation is complete. And we built the framework for iterative disruption and impact multipliers. The engine is running. You have the infrastructure to sustain your growth. Now, it's time to build your legacy and make your quantum leap. Go build your empire. The 2026 landscape belongs to you. Are you ready to leap? For more strategies on mastering the 2026 economy, join us at Smart Job Consult. We're here to accelerate your journey to exponential success. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been an honor to help you unlock the quantum leap mindset. I'll see you in the next one. If you're ready for your quantum leap, like this video, leave a comment with your biggest breakthrough and subscribe to Smart Job Consult for more. Smart Job Consult, your future accelerated. Silence.